Hello and welcome to Shelby High School, where we've got the Crestview Cougars taking on the Upper Sandusky Rams in the Division III Shelby District Semifinal. And it's streaming to you live and free on your smartphone, TV, tablet, or computer. And it all comes to you next.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
God Almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more.
Somebody else.
Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blunksley joined, of course, by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, we've got the second of our doubleheader coming your way.
A little bit of double trouble, Storm. We take a look at our matchup spotlight. Upper Sandusky, the 6th seed. Crestview, the number 2. Upper Sandusky finished 13-11, overall, 7-7 in the Northern 10. Crestview finished 17-4, 14-0 in the Firelands. Upper Sandusky beat Lakota the upset 38-35, and Crestview handled business against Wynford 31-27.
Let's take a look at our Upper Sandusky Lady Rams team spotlight. Jerry Bent, 3rd season, beat Lakota, like you said, in the should be sectional final, and the first time to a regional final under Jerry Bent. So he's been able to kind of turn this ship around.
Yeah, he's a great coach, and I think the key here tonight, Storm, for the Rams is to limit the turnovers. You can't let Crestview do what they do and play great defense. They got to start fast. They got to really punch Crestview in the mouth, and Key player for them is Kaden Tiles. We move into our player spotlight. She averaged about 9 points per game. I believe that is top 5 in the Northern 10 Conference, and she averaged about 4 steals. So it's really power on power here for both teams as we transition into the Crestview spotlight. They average about 45 points per game, force around 18 turnovers. They beat Winford in the sectional final, 31-27, and they did have that big win against Lownville earlier in this year's Storm that's really catapulted them into this tournament.
Move right along into our Crestview keys to the game. Be stingy on defense, play their brand of basketball, and keep the pedal to the metal. Play to win, don't play to not lose.
And their key players, Emma Almond, 9.9 points per game, 2.6 assists, and 4.6 steals. She's really the offensive force for the Cougars, but defensively, it starts with Mary Leeper. She gets it done, forcing the issue, creating some turnovers. She averaged about 4 assists a game and 4 steals. So look for Crestview to implement that press that held Winford Storm to just 27 points.
And Crestview, such a just a great defensive team. That's really been what's carried them throughout the season. First-year head coach Amy Bays has just done a terrific job defensively with this squad.
Yeah, me and Travis called that game against Winford. That was up at Buckeye Central, and you could just tell that they don't really even care if they can score a Storm. They really rely on their defense. As long as they can get up and press and force these turnovers. Mary Lieber missed the first 3 games of the season. Ever since she's came back, they went on that 17-game win streak. They lost a couple. Excuse me, they lost that one to Lucas at the end of the year. That was on senior night, so the heartbreaker. A lot of people wrote them off, but they were able to come into Buckeye Central, get that sectional championship against the number 4 ranked team at Winford.
Definitely, and I was in the building there for that loss to Lucas Garrett, and Crestview, they just kind of looked a step slow as they lost on a game winner, and that was actually an early start for them. I think that was a 2 p.m. tip-off, so it was a different type of atmosphere for them during that loss.
Yes, sir. I'm going to be curious to see what kind of mentality Upper Sandusky comes out here with. We've just seen a lower seed in Colonel Crawford not be able to get the upset done. Does Upper Sandusky come in with a different mindset, Storm, coming into tonight's game as they take on a number 2 seeded team in the Crestview Cougars?
Tip-off here just moments away. Emma Almond for the Cougars. Set the jump. Not the biggest size-wise, but still out there with the athleticism. Starting us off on offense will be Upper Sandusky. Quick 3-point try. That one no good. Rebound falls in the hands of Leeper. Leeper swings it over to the hands of Dinsmore on the 3-point line. Now McFarland has it. Takes a screen from Almond. Garrett, and Almond, such a spark off the bench last year, upgraded to that starting role this year, and what a treat she has been for the Crestview Cougars.
And that's going to be a push on Upper Sandusky. Addie Newman, but
She has been for
I think the thing with Crestview Storm is they are so patient. You'll see tonight, they will literally run minutes off the clock. Me and Travis seen, I think they held it at the end of one of the quarters from like 3:25 to like 30 seconds left as Ramsey cues up a triple. That's not going to fall.
So no scoring yet tonight here in this contest. Our second of 2 games here tonight, live and free on the OH Report. Upper Sandusky moving around. Walton has it. Dinsmore right there on her. Now Newman hands it off to Kinley. Rifled pass inside. Newman a little too much on it. Out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Upper Sandusky.
So the Rams not able to get anything generated here offensively on the first 2 possessions of the game. It's credit to Crestview's defense, something they've hung their hat on all year long. A little give and go right there to Dinsmore. Not going to fall, but there's Almond for the rebound, and she smokes the layup.
Kurtz able to grab the rebound defensively. Kinley all the way on the other end. Crestview trying to get back defensively, back outside to Kurtz. Upper Sandusky moving the basketball around. Ends up in the hands of Vent. Kurtz 3-point try. No good, Garrett, and still no points on the board for either team in the early goings of this first quarter.
But the Ray Crestview plays defense from. Expect this to be a very low-scoring, very slow game, but not able to capitalize again on the easy take. This time it's going to be Mary Leeper. Almond able to fight down low, get the jump ball call, and it'll stay with the Cougs.
And Garrett, this one a difficult one to call. You know, we graduated from Crestview, but I felt like we spent the majority of our basketball season there at Upper Sandusky, so it's almost like they have a little piece of my heart up there too. So, you know, I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but I'm not really sure, you know, where my heart's at in this one.
That's exactly why it's fun to call these games, Storm. Either team can come out here and get a big win, and an even matchup we got here tonight is either team can buy a bucket here early.
Upper Sandusky secures the defensive rebound. Merriman has it, gets into the hands of Walton. Walton, quick crossover into the hands of Kinley. Swings it over to Vent. Newman up top. Crestview wanted to travel, not going to get it. Walton all the way into the corner where Kinley's waiting for it. Down low, Kurtz going to work in the post. Back outside, Kinley, deep three-point shot. Another missed opportunity. Mary Leeper with the rebound, and this is a battle of two defenses.
Neither team could get anything to drop. And Almond with the quick take, not going to get it to go either. As Crestview has had some opportunities here. They've had a couple layups that they just haven't been able to make, and they got to capitalize on those opportunities, especially when you're that close to the rim, as you see the jump ball there. It's going to go with the Rams.
Just over 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter of action here on the second of, on the second of two games here. Vent has it, gets it over to Kurtz, now into the hands of Walton, dribbles all the way inside. A foul on the Cougars, and Walton is going to step up to the free throw line for two, and potentially going to see our first score of the night here.
3 minutes in, two, and we haven't even seen a bucket. Storm, both defenses going at it, and finally we might get some points on the board, and we will. That free throw is going to drop from Walton. She leads the team in assists with about 4.5.
Second shot for Walton, that one goes, and Upper Sandusky on the board with 2 points. Crestview trying to answer. Ramsey has it, kicks it over to McFarland. Gonna say, got the feet moving a little too quickly, and that's gonna be a travel.
Now here comes the press for the Cougars. Is Upper Sandusky gonna be able to beat this? This will be the biggest question mark of this game, and if they do so, they might be able to come here and upset the Cougars, but this is what Crestview thrives on, is this defensive pressure, and right there, forcing a tough errant pass. It's going to fall out of bounds.
Upper Sandusky the other way on offense. Walton has it across the timeline. 4:30 left to play in the first. Upper Sandusky's first 2 points coming at the free throw line for Walton. Neither team has made a field goal yet, as Upper Sandusky is going to throw that one out of bounds. They're going to say last tip by Crestview. So it will be Rams basketball out of bounds.
I thought they were going with the stack play there.
I thought so too. Got a little sparkle in my eye because I thought that maybe that had been the stack play. And on the fast break, Mary Leeper one-on-one takes it herself. No good, grabs her own offensive rebound. No good once again, and a lid on the basket for Crestview as they get a steal. Mary Leeper down low in the post, puts it up, and a huge block from Stowers as Upper Sandusky secures the defensive rebound. Stowers now on the other end, Allman guarding her. That one no good as it sails out of bounds. Crestview basketball.
See that block right there, Storm. Leeper trying to put it up, but Stowers sending that cheese out of here. And the defense for both sides putting in work here early in the first quarter. Only 2-0 in favor of the Rams.
The reason I say it like that, Garrett, is because I don't think we've gone a single broadcast without mentioning cheese. So a little bit of a crisp move action as Allman gets to the cup. No good. Stowers with the rebound. Gets it in the hands of Walton. Crestview in their press, Garrett, and this one only a 2-0 ball game here, quite a ways into the first quarter.
Crestview's had so many looks, Storm, at the rim. You got to wonder, the Upper Sandusky defense has got to be a little bit better. They're kind of getting bailed out right now. Crestview's missing easy layups right at the 10. Eventually, those are going to fall in. I mean, it's been upwards of 4 or 5 layups that they've had just right at the rim. As now this time, Densmore going to cue up the mid-range J. It's not going to fall. It's going to be a foul on Allman. This Upper Sandusky still holding that early 2-0 advantage.
This one a real defensive struggle, excuse me. As Upper Sandusky will have the basketball out of bounds. Vent off the catch, gets it over to Kurtz. Crestview in a little bit of a press. Upper Sandusky needs it to get across the half-court line. Crestview wanted to travel, not going to get it. Walton on the other side of the timeline. Double team coming. Great defense for Crestview, almost a steal, but Ramsey not able to get both hands on it and secure it.
I don't think I've ever seen this low scoring Storm over first quarter throughout the entire year. And both squads are throwing punches, but either side can capitalize. The defense has been the biggest takeaway for me in the first period.
Vent has it for Upper Sandusky. Three-point try now for the Rams. That one no good. And Garrett, this 2-point lead might as well be 10 points the way offense is coming.
Yeah, nothing has fallen, but sooner or later these layups have got to drop in. Crestview with so many countless opportunities. When are they going to be able to make them? It's Leaper trying to set in Storm. You see her go to this turnaround jumper a lot. This time kicking it to Allman for three. That one's going to fall. Big time three right there for the Cougars and Emma Allman.
So the scoring drought finally ends for Crestview as they take a 1-point edge with 2 minutes left to play. Almost a backcourt violation. Vent able to get across the half-court line. Now gets it to the hands of Gallant. She dribbles inside, free throw line, kicks it back out. 3-point try for the Rams. No answer. It's going to be last touch by Kurtz out of bounds. Crestview's going to take possession of the basketball.
Kurtz wasn't able to get that offensive rebound as the Cougars now going to get the possession with 1:48 Storm. We got a combined score of 5 points here early in this one. So a defensive battle to say the least.
A couple of players check in for both squads as Crestview will have it out of bounds, and you said it, Garrett. I mean, 5 points combined here so far in the first.
And now the press is going to implement for Upper Sandusky. Dinsmore going to take it up the floor. It's a little bit of a roll change, but nice pass from Belcher down to Ramsey, and she's going to bank it in, Storm, high off the glass.
Soft touch right there as Ramsey's able to get 2 points to go, and now Crestview up to 5 total points for themselves. The other way, Vent has it, swings it over to Kinley. Now Newman over in the corner. Gallant 3-point try. No good. Strong offensive rebound for Byram. 3-point try, Vent now. No good, and Crestview's going to have an opportunity on the fast break. Even 2-on-2. Gets it over to Dinsmore. Fakes one way, goes the other. Puts up an easy layup. And now Crestview pouring on the points.
Now the offense is beginning to get hot, but a block, but no, Storm. Addie Newman with the and one opportunity, making it fall.
Wow, after a slow start for both squads, Garrett, the offense is coming to life.
And if you're Dinsmore there, Storm, I get trying to foul, but so late. You don't want to give her the and one opportunity, in my opinion. Just if you can't completely force her not to get even a shot up, I think you just let her go in that situation. But Newman not able to capitalize on the free throw, but Kurtz there with the rebound and the putback.
Wow, 1 point advantage now for the Crestview Cougars. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Allman has it, gets into the paint, kicks it out. Belcher waiting for it. She has it, picks up her dribble. Tough defense from Vent. And a great timeout call there from Bays with 30 seconds left as Crestview decides to talk it over here for the final possession of the first quarter.
A nice play right there from Jenna Kurtz, the senior, just getting positioned down low, tipping the ball back to herself, and finding a way to get that basketball in the cup. As now we got a one-score game here, Storm. Neither side could get the offense going, but here we go. Combined 13 points. It was 2-0 with like 2:15 remaining.
So the offense coming in bunches here for both teams. There are 33.1 seconds left to play, and the Cougars hold on to a 1 point advantage with a chance to push it to 3. Inbounded into the hands of Dinsmore. She gets it back. McFarland now on the left wing. Trying to work it down low to Almond. She takes a floater in the lane. No good. Battle for the rebound ends up in the hands of Kurtz. So Upper Sandusky now with a chance to take the lead at the end of the first. They're going to have to go quickly. Kurtz has it across the timeline. Gets it in the hands of Walton. Under 10 left to play in the first. Walton takes the screen. Dinsmore guarding her. Putting on a myriad of dribble moves. Puts it up at the horn. No good, and that's going to take us into our first quarter break. Cougars lead the Rams 7-6. We're going to be right back after this break.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back to Shelby High School, where we are in the district semifinal to see who will have a chance to take on Margaretta, be one of these two squads. As it's Storm Bluntschli joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, just a 1-point gap between these two teams, but it definitely feels like a lot more.
Yeah, that's from considering the offense has been so slow and sluggish here for really both sides. Picked up in the late minutes of that first quarter, but really nothing has transpired. As now we're going to foul on the floor. That one's going to go against Almond.
So Upper Sandusky with a chance to take the lead here as it's inbounded to Kinley, back to Walton on the three-point line. Walton and Kinley playing a little bit of a two-man game. They get Vent involved, and she swings it all the way over to Newman. Upper Sandusky, great ball movement, ends with a three-point opportunity, no good. Crestview comes down with the defensive rebound, and Garrett points. They are not coming easy for either squad tonight.
No, definitely not, Storm. It's been a back-and-forth battle between both squads. Even on the stat sheet, Crestview 10 rebounds to Upper Sandusky's 9 as McFarland's going to queue up a three. It's not going to fall. And Upper Sandusky gets the defensive rebound, is looking to get in the fast break transition, and they will.
So Newman and company a chance to take the lead once again on this possession here early in the second quarter. Dribbles to her right, tries to get it down low to Kurtz to use her size advantage. Kinley, three-point try. That one soft off the back iron, but out. Ramsey throws it away, and Newman there for the steal.
Rams elect to slow things down, set up their half-court offense, see if they can take the lead here. They're going to try to get it down to Kurtz.
That they do. Kurtz, strong move, barbecue chicken, gets the two-pointer to fall, and the Rams now with a one-point advantage.
They got the mismatch down low for him, and Kurtz is able to set up and use her post-move ability. See what they can do here defensively against a team in Crestview that's also been struggling to score the basketball.
Georgia McFarland has it for the Cougars offense. Gets it off to Mary Leeper, who has Vent guarding her. Leeper goes to the right hand, floater in the lane. No good. Rebound, bobbled around. Vent tried to dive on it, ends up in the hands of the Cougars. Crestview trying to move the ball around. They get it out, three-point try for the Cougars. No good. Kurtz with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Newman. 2-on-2 fast break. Newman fakes one way, goes the other. Double team coming. Should have been a travel, no call. Going to say it was last touch by Upper Sandusky, and it's going to be Crestview basketball.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's a push.
Oh, wait.
They called that a push. Yeah, I'm not sure how that was
sus.
I'm not sure how that was a push at all. Here's a replay. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. But nonetheless, the game continues. Upper Sandusky out of bounds. Walton set to inbounds things. And a quick 5-second violation, so maybe a little bit of a makeup call there as Crestview takes possession of the basketball.
See where the Cougars go here offensively. Talking about this on the broadcast we've done for the Lady Coug Storm all year. They're not a team that really can just give it to somebody and tell them to go to work. They like to play team basketball. They get a couple scores, around 10 points a game. Mary Leeper, one of them. And she's trapped there in the corner, but Dinsmore from the free throw line. That's not going to fall as the Rams somehow, Crestview gets the ball back.
A little too aggressive defense on Stowers down low. Crestview will be rewarded with the basketball out of bounds.
No stack, Storm. Going with the box.
Going with the original out of bounds play, the box. Successfully gets the ball inside. Leeper wide open from mid-range, and that one goes. And Garrett, that's Mary Leeper's first basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to need her offensively. She's not only one of the leading scorers, but a leader out there on the floor, a captain, you could say, as Upper Sandusky keys up a three, but Stowers fighting down low, somehow gets it out to Walton.
Terrific effort there on the offensive rebound as they're going to get another three-point try out of it. No good, but a third opportunity. Stowers now down low, uses her size to her advantage and gets the two-pointer to drop.
Somehow Upper Sandusky staying with that. And Stowers reaping the benefits down low with her first bucket of the night. Nice pass from Leeper down low. That one's not going to fall. And the Rams trying to push the pace.
That outlet pass made for Newman. Their bodies on the ground. Gonna say it's a timeout, much to the dismay of the Crestview Cougars coaching staff and fan base. Garrett, I don't know. That's
kind of like the one we had in the earlier game
what I
where
was thinking.
there really wasn't any possession granted to either team.
Now right there was, but I'm not sure about that one. So a controversial call there in the early goings as Garrett, just 1 point separates these teams. Rams with a 1-point advantage trying to push it some more, Garrett, but it has been a 1-point ball game for a while.
Yeah, they've been back and forth. Neither team really able to get any offensive going in multiple different possessions. It's kind of come and gone. And Crestview, it starts on the defensive end. This is the kind of the game flow that they like to play, a very slow, methodical game. So they like the way that the game's playing out. They just got to be better on offense. They've had, so many opportunities at the rim. They just haven't been able to capitalize.
Vent has it on offense, gets it over to Kinley. Now up top to Newman, swinging it all the way around to Walton. Kinley once again has it. Vent left wide open, thought about the three-pointer, gets inside, puts one up. No good, and tried to vent there into the paint, but not going to get it to go, and Upper Sandusky's going to have it out of bounds.
Everything going Upper Sandusky's way here early. See if they can capitalize off it. That's going to be a push-off on Vent. Wasn't able to get inside there. Got called for the push-off. And that's going to be a foul on her. That's going to go on Kurtz. So the legal screen set on Kurtz on the backside there. That's going to be her first foul.
So Crestview with a chance to take the lead once again. Mary Leeper has it. Vent on her. 3 minutes left to play here. Oh my goodness, beautiful behind the back move. Leads to the two-point shot. No good. Although Mary Leeper, I think, did catch some ankles there.
Not able to capitalize on the spectacular move. And now the Rams looking to set up in their offensive half-court set. Look for them to go back down to Kurt Storm. They got the size advantage. She's trying to work that block. And great defense here from the Cougars. Nothing easy.
Kinley has it. Spin move inside. Takes it all the way to the 10. No good. Blew a flat tire on the layup. Crestview's going to have it the other way with 2:30 left to play here in the second. Mary Leeper drives right past Vent. They're going to say it was on the ground. Will be Crestview ball out of bounds.
Good job there from Leeper, being on the attack, forcing the aggression. That'll be a foul on Vent. That'll be her first one. As now Gallant's going to check in for the Lady Rams.
Crestview set to inbound things under their own basket, deep in the 5 count, able to get it into the hands of Dinsmore. She resets things, directing traffic now for the Cougars. Dinsmore tries to get it off to Anna McFarland. Walton right there to get in the middle of things. Crestview's going to have to inbound once again.
And what a showing here for Upper Sandusky, coming in here as the 6th seed, as the underdog, putting the fight to the Cougars. Only up 1, but a heck of an effort they've shown these first 2 quarters.
Mary Leeper once again, 2 minutes left to play in the second. Picks up her dribble, gets caught, able to get it out, back into the hands of Leeper now. Floats one over the top, great pass, Dinsmore, mid-range try. That one falls, and the Cougars now with a 1-point advantage.
Tremendous ball movement there from the Crestview Cougars, finding the open teammate, and now Leeper trying to get the steal. As Kurtz is going to overthrow Walton, and Crestview does end up getting the turnover.
Dinsmore now gets it over to Leeper. Chance to take a 2-possession lead. Leeper falls away from the basket, and that's the shot she loves to take. 3-point advantage for the Cougars.
That patented move from Leeper Storm, and look at her defensively immediately, getting right back into the press and trying to get a steal. Is Upper Sandusky now the biggest deficit of the night.
Newman has it, wanted to push off, not going to get it. Newman tries to get it down low to Kurtz. Back give and go to Newman. Great layup move, and that's a 1-point deficit now for the Rams.
Expect Crestview here, Storm, to let this clock milk all the way down before they take the final shot. I would not be surprised. Use this no shot clock to their advantage.
So no shot clock cheese. Maybe some end of quarter cheese. But the 5-second violation coming out, Garrett, and I don't think I've seen a 5-second violation all season.
Really?
Not on a ball handler, no. Out of bounds, yes.
I feel like I've seen it actually quite a bit.
Really? Not I, my friend, as that one's stolen away. Under a minute left to play here for Crestview. Out of bounds, last touch by Kurtz. Crestview's going to have to inbound on the close sideline. Look at Linda Mendoza, the homer. Let's go Crestview Cougars.
I think she single-handedly commented on every single video.
I would not be surprised as Crestview trying to take more than a 1-point advantage into the break as Mary Leeper gets into the paint, puts one up, and fills one up. Another basket for Mary Leeper. She's up to 6.
She's leading the team too. Her and Dinsmore have combined for 10 of the Cougars' 15 and got away. Did not get away with the travel call there and a turnover. So now the Crestview defense starting to set in here, looking for their biggest lead of the night if they can make a shot here before the final horn.
Things falling apart here a little bit for Upper Sandusky. Need a big defensive stop right here to get things back on track. 20 seconds left to play. Crestview with a 3-point advantage, looking to push it to 2 possessions. McFarland kicks it out. Dinsmore waiting on the 3-point line, gets inside. Floater alert. Wow, that one falls, and the offensive firepower continues. Upper Sandusky gonna have to go quickly. Vent throws one deep. 1 second left. Oh, it goes! Wow! Nice offense there for the Upper Sandusky Rams to close out the first half.
What a pass right there. Touchdown, and somehow she got it off before the final horn sounded and cut that lead. 17-14 Cougars at the half.
Wow, make sure you stick with us through the end of this break. You're not going to want to miss the second half coming up to you live and free on the OH Report.
Hi, I'm OH Report founder Brian Skoronsky, and you are just watching live and free Girls High School Hoops exclusively on the OH Report. But stick around, the halftime show is next, including stats, analysis, and so much more, including the second half on the way.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
God Almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more. Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Blimsley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, of course you're snacking.
Forgot, Storm, that you didn't have a gummy worm 3 seconds before we came on camera, so
They're not in my hand,
your
so
stomach is eating this table.
proof's in the pudding if you ask me. But Crestview out to a 17-14 lead over the Upper Sandusky Rams as we take a look at our halftime stats. Crestview with 8 field goals, 1-3, 13 rebounds, 5 fouls, 7 turnovers with a goose egg at the free throw stripe. Upper Sandusky, 5 field goals, a goose egg and 3, 17 rebounds, 5 fouls, 7 turnovers, shooting 100%, 2 of 2 from the free throw stripe. Garrett, it has been a defensive grudge match.
Exactly what you said, Storm. A close game that has been decided on the defensive end. Cougars are able to come alive in that second quarter, but that big-time touchdown pass on the other end at the final horn was a huge thing that got some momentum in favor of the Lady Rams. And I think for Crestview to go on to win this game, they got to continue to do what they're doing and play great defense. But the offense has got to come alive sooner or later. Sometimes the points, they got to get put on the board. They've had a number of opportunities to make some free throws, make some easy shots at the lane. Haven't been able to do so. That's a big reason why they're only up 3 points. And for Upper Sandusky, I think continue to play the underdog. I think they're playing great defense on Crestview for the most part. They got to limit some of those opportunities at the rim and just continue to do what they're doing on offense and feed Jenna Kurtz because she has a huge size advantage on Mary Lieber.
Definitely, and Crestview able to find their edge offensively. They had I think 3 possessions in a row where they were able to put together scoring possessions. So starting to click for them offensively. Points still not coming that easy for Upper Sandusky, but wow, their defense has just been something special tonight.
Yeah, both teams have been going at it on the defensive end, not allowing any offense to get any kind of rhythm. No shooting rhythm for either squad. It's been a battle for the ages, and which team's going to come out top is going to be a question. They're going to stay tuned here for the second half.
And that you might want to do if you like exciting finishes, because we are gearing up for one here on our Kissel's Lawn Care halftime show. But I think that's going to do it. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with second half action here on the other side of this break.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Hello and welcome back to Shelby High School. Storm Bluntschli joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, we're in for a real treat of a finish as we have the Crestview Cougars taking on the Upper Sandusky Rams here in the district semifinal for a chance to play Margaretta in the district final.
Margaretta advanced over the 7th seed Colonel Crawford earlier in our game. That one was at 5:30. They were able to blow out Colonel Crawford towards the end of the game, but here Crestview looking to play their way into a district final. Number 2 seed Cougars. This is going to be an offensive foul going the other way. That one's going to go on Upper Sandusky.
Oh, thought we saw a 3-second violation. My bad. But nonetheless, Crestview's going to have the ball out of bounds with a chance to push their lead even further. Upper Sandusky really put an exclamation point on the end of the first half with a big score off of a home run pass. As Crestview Tries to get things going on offense. Vent with the steal. Upper Sandusky trying to work things the other way. Kinley has it. Gets it over to Vent now. Leaper guarding her. Back into the hands of Kinley in the half-court set. Vent, top of the key. Dribbles to her left, gets it off to Newman. Newman goes baseline. Picks up her dribble, back outside. Kinley has it. Kurtz down low. Wasn't able to use her size advantage much in the first half. Gets things started, though, for the Rams in the second half. 16-17 your score.
Nice take right there from Vent. She's now up to 6 points. Her and Newman doing most of the damage for the Lady Rams. They've combined for 12 of the 16, and Dinsmore takes it right into Newman, and she's going to get called for a block.
1 point advantage now for the Cougars. Mary Leaper has it out of bounds, looking to work it inside. Deep in the 5 count. Leaper somehow able to get it inbounds. Ramsey has it, back up top to Leaper. Vent guarding her. Leaper sizes up, dribbles to her right, goes all the way to the lane, puts one up. No foul call, a lot of contact. Upper Sandusky able to pull down the defensive rebound.
Don't see those non-calls very often as Upper Sandusky going back down to Kurt. She's going to kick it outside. No 3-ball attempted.
Great ball movement here on this possession as it ends in the hands of Newman. Upper Sandusky really working this one around. Newman, 2 big steps inside. Foul on Ramsey. So Upper Sandusky will have a chance to take the lead here at the free throw line.
Storm, I think we just won our first game without saying swipe down. We missed the streak.
Oh, no.
I just realized it when I seen Ramsey swipe down.
Wow. I think we have to resign.
All right, well,
we're back. We decided that we should reinstate our contract with the OH report as Crestview on offense, trailing by a single point. Mary Leaper kicks it back outside. McFarland 3-point try. Wow, what a shot. High arcing 3-pointer goes.
big time shot right there from McFarland. She's tried a couple here tonight, not able to convert. That's her first buckets of the night. It's a big time 3, and the Crestview Cougars get back to that 2-point lead.
Garrett, as Upper Sandusky puts up their own 3 and answer Walton with another 3, but it feels like every shot is the game-winning shot in this one.
With the scoring the way it is, Storm, I think it's going to continue to feel that way. Neither side really able to get going. A nice block there from Vent, sending that cheese out of here and forcing Mary Leaper to get the turnover, as now the Rams with all the momentum up here 21-20 in the close. 5:23 left in the third quarter.
Mamma mia, that was some great defense as Kurtz has it. Gets it up top to Walton across the timeline. In the corner, Newman, 3-point try. No good. Defensive rebound for Crestview, down a single point. Ramsey has it. Kicks it back out. Leaper resets the offense. Dribbles inside, hands it off to Dinsmore. Newman guarding her. Dinsmore to her right. Tough defense right there. Takes a screen from McFarland all the way to the right. Loses possession of the basketball. Upper Sandusky with a chance to take a larger lead.
Crestview's 8th turnover of the game. Upper Sandusky now leading that category. They've only got 7. And nice post. Rocking the baby to sleep right there. Tremendous move from Jenna Kurtz with the fadeaway. And look at Coach Vent fired up. The Rams with all the momentum up 23-20.
Wow, good night, Irene, as Kurtz with the silky smooth move for 2 points and a 3-point advantage for the Upper Sandusky Rams.
And how is Crestview going to bounce back in this one, Storm? Look at the footwork right here.
Is that
and actually
Jesse
know
Caines?
who that is, Jesse Caines.
Oh, he's sturdy with it.
Is he sturdy with it, though?
He's sturdy with it.
That he was, Storm.
Oh, dance battle?
Oh, he was doing
Must
it.
have missed it. Oh,
there we go, there we go.
He's sturdy with the spin move. Okay.
Oh, look at the footwork.
He's sturdy with it.
Oh,
Oh, he's done.
Look at the replay.
The Kissel's lawn care replay, the spin move.
And then a double spin
That
back,
is
too.
dirty.
And then showing off the footwork as well.
Oh, my goodness. That's what they teach you that footwork in police academy, I think. Upper Sandusky out of the timeout, 3-point advantage. Crestview's going to take possession of the basketball. Trying to get back into this one. 4:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Leaper gets it across the timeline. Newman guarding her. Almond has it, free throw line. Upper Sandusky in a weird kind of man-to-man zone hybrid here. Leaper has it, Vent guarding her. Gets inside, fall-away jumper. Off the glass, no good. Almond inside, and that's the hustle play you see out of Almond. Stowers probably has, 7 or 8 inches on her, and Almond just down there battling for the offensive rebound.
You mentioned that man-to-man defense they're playing. Then they were keeping Stowers down low score and protect the painted area. Now they got her outside. Deflection there from Newman, but Crestview able to get it back. See if Upper Sandusky goes back to that defense.
Dinsmore has it, gets in the hands of Almond. Stower guarding her, big mismatch. Almond, quick crossover, back to the right. Leaper thought about the three-pointer. Takes it back into the post, kicks it out. Dinsmore swings it, one more extra pass. Leaper into the painted area, back outside. Ramsey, Vent on her, spin move. Gonna say it was an defensive foul. That one on Vent, her second. Wow, look at Jerry Vent, super animated there on the sideline. Tell he really, really wants to win this one as Almond has it for the Cougars. 3-point deficit for them. Kinley on defense, now Vent. Leaper has it, takes a screen from Dinsmore. Leaper trying to work it all the way inside. Dinsmore brings it back out. Crestview taking their time, almost turns it over. Dinsmore able to hold on to it, kicks it out to McFarland. Ramsey now with Stowers guarding her, goes inside, beautiful crossover. No good. Stowers pulls down the defensive rebound. Garrett in a long Crestview possession, but no points.
Yeah, they took a couple minutes off the clock there. Is now Upper Sandusky. They're beginning to find ways to beat this press. Great defense and active hands there from the Cougars, and Skylar Ramsey gets a steal.
Ramsey feeds it to Almond. She gets it to Leaper. Fake three-point try, goes inside, jab step Ramsey, three-point try for the tie. No good. Upper Sandusky the other way. Walton has it, dribbling down the sideline, walking the tightrope. Double team coming, Leaper and Ramsey right there. They get it out to Vent, now swinging it all the way over to Kinley. Newman works it inside, puts up the layup, and a 5-point edge for the Rams.
Biggest lead here for the Rams all night. Now up 5 points. And Newman there on the attack. She leads the Rams with 8.
Crestview needs to score here soon. Dinsmore has it. 2 minutes left to play in the third. Almond with Stowers guarding her. Kicks it back out to Dinsmore. Over to McFarland in the corner. Almond no good on the three-pointer. Defensive rebound for the Rams. Full court trap coming. Timeout for the Upper Sandusky Rams, Garrett, but 5 points. That's a sizable lead here in this ball game.
Yeah, considering the way points have not been easy to come by, Storm. The Rams with a big 5-point advantage. Feels like 10. All the momentum going their way as Newman was the last Rams to get in the scoring column. She's up to 8 points, as I mentioned. Grace Walton, she has 5. Jenna Kurtz also with 8 points. And then Stowers with 2. He's been causing some problems when she's been in the game, Storm. Crestview's not been able to get to the spots on the floor where they can get those easy layups with Stowers kind of frame, being able to block some of those shots and defend off some of those easy layup opportunities for the Cougars.
And Almond, one of the leading scorers for Crestview, just sitting at 3 points tonight so far with 2 fouls. Not something we're accustomed to seeing out of her, as well as Mary Leaper only with 6. Just been a rough night for the Crestview scorers.
Yeah, they struggled. And a credit to Upper Sandusky's defense. We talked a lot about Crestview's defense, but here tonight, Upper Sandusky's been putting on the clamps. Cougars with only 20 points to their name. As you take a look at the player spotlight for the Cougars, Emma Almond's from, as you mentioned, only 3 points here tonight. She scores about 10 a game, gets about 5 steals and 3 assists a game. So they're going to need her to step up here in this final 2 minutes and then obviously the final quarter.
Kurtz has it. Home run pass to Newman. trying to work it in the lane. She brings it back out. Resets the offense for Upper Sandusky into the hands of Walton now. Walton with Dinsmore guarding her. Over to Newman, trying to work it down to Stowers. Great feedback outside to Newman. Three-point try, Upper Sandusky. Another one swishes through the net, and an even bigger lead, 8 points now for Upper Sandusky.
Big time shot right there from Gallant, and tremendous ball movement from the Upper Sandusky Rams, finding the open teammate. And the biggest advantage here tonight goes in favor of the 6th-seeded Rams if they get another Crestview turnover.
Crestview without a basket in a while as Upper Sandusky trying to push their lead to double digits. Walton has it over to Stowers. Low block, kicks it back out. One more three-pointer! Oh my goodness, mamma mia! An 11-point advantage for Upper Sandusky.
Just like that, Storm. Upper Sandusky's offense has caught fire. Stowers kicks it out to Walton. And this is nothing but net, too. Tremendous shot.
Sheesh.
And now up double digits here is Coach Vent and his squad.
Wow. Oh my goodness. The three-pointers coming in bunches for Upper Sandusky. An 11-point advantage. Trailing at halftime. Wow.
Yes, from they're down 14-7. They've only allowed 3 Crestview points this entire third quarter. The offense for Crestview has been nowhere to be found. They got to get something going here late. They got to take some kind of momentum before the fourth quarter starts.
Crestview with another crack on offense. Under a minute left to play. Mary Leeper has it. Kinley guarding her, gets it to Ramsey. High block, layup, no good. Can't get the lid off the basket. Dinsmore doesn't get it to fall either. 30 seconds now left to play. 11-point advantage for Upper Sandusky. Kinley finds a cutting. Stowers goes inside. No foul call. A lot of contact. Wow! Travel.
Yeah, so I definitely think that Leeper got some of the arm there, to say the least. Definitely should have been a foul call there. But they're going to hit Upper Sandusky with the travel call. So the Cougars another shot to crack into this double-digit deficit.
20 seconds left now. Dinsmore has it. Mary Leeper, corner of the free throw line. Almost travels, able to get it out to Allman. Now works it inside to Mary Leeper. Fall away shot. No good. 10 seconds. Upper Sandusky going to have to go quickly if they want a chance to score. 5 seconds now. Vent not going to take a final shot, and that's going to take us into the fourth quarter. 31-20. Your score after 3. Exciting fourth quarter finish coming at you after this break.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
Welcome back to Shelby High School. We're in the third quarter. Upper Sandusky able to overcome a deficit and take an 11-point advantage over the Crestview Cougars. Storm Blunchley joined by the illustrious Garrett Parlett. And Garrett, upset alert.
Yeah, Storm, a 6 seed over a 2 here. 11-point advantage for the Lady Rams. All they got to do is continue the success they had in that third quarter. And Stowers playing a big role in that, in my opinion, Storm. They had no looks at the rim. Crestview did without a hand in their face. Stowers now on the bench, so if you're Crestview, you want to try to take it in and get some shots at the rim.
Upper Sandusky giving away a possession, and that's not what you want to do when you have a sizable advantage here in the fourth quarter. Can't be giving away easy possessions as Crestview. A scoring drought. What, three points?
Yeah, they only had
total?
3 points in that third quarter. Upper Sandusky outscored them 17-3 in that third quarter, Storm.
That is not a recipe for success. Some might stay as Allman, a couple of head fakes, got away with a travel. No good on the layup. Mary Leeper down there battling for the jump ball. Possession arrow points towards Crestview. Garrett, someone needs to get that rim off the bucket.
Yeah, it seems as if the Crestview's had their chances at the rim. Just nothing is going their way. None of the shots are falling, and not easy layups like that. You got to make it. Somehow they still got the ball back.
Wow.
Storm Allman is going to capitalize on that opportunity.
Despite a jump ball and 3 missed shots, Crestview still scores on that possession. Upper Sandusky trying to move things along quickly. Walton, spin move, teacup at the carnival. Good night, rock the baby to sleep. Walton with a terrific set of moves.
Putting them in the blender right there was Walton with the spin move into the right hand, trying to silence some of this noise.
Leeper the other way, gets into the lane, almost a travel. Dinsmore, three-pointer. No good on that attempt. Kurtz with the rebound. 6:30 left to play in the fourth. Down on the other end, Newman has it for the Upper Sandusky Rams. She resets things. Leeper's trying to play some aggressive defense. Last touch by her. Upper Sandusky's going to have the basketball out of bounds. Kinley for Upper Sandusky gets it to Walton. Back to Kinley now. Trying to get it inside to Kurtz. That one goes up, but not in. Low block shot, no good for Kurtz. Leeper the other way. Crestview still trying to claw back into this one. Dinsmore fakes baseline, comes back out to the three-point line. Kicks it over, cutting. That one falls for McFarland.
Nice backdoor cut there, and nice setup from Leeper. Is now for Crestview. They want a chance to get back in this. The defense has got to get some steals because the clock is beginning to become their enemy.
And Garrett, if you're Crestview, this press has really not been working for you tonight. Do you decide to step out of it and maybe just kind of try to play half-court defense?
I don't think so. I think you continue to press because you got to get steals, and if you just let them carry the ball up in the half court, they're going to queue up a three, and it's going to fall. That's Kinley from downtown, making it another double-digit deficit. The Cougars can't find a way to get back in this game.
Wow, the three-point shooting for Upper Sandusky, just unconscious, red hot from behind the arc.
And the Rams looking to move to the district final, Storm, if they can pull away and find a way to win this one. They would take on Margaretta if they can do so. But it's been a balanced attack here for Upper Sandusky. Kinley's got 6. Multiple other starters on the floor in the scoring column, Storm. So they haven't been playing any kind of selfish basketball. It's been finding the open teammate.
What an effort it has been offensively tonight for Upper Sandusky with a 12-point advantage. Crestview down but not out. Gonna have to find a way to get things going offensively if they don't want their season to end tonight. Crestview set to inbound. They get it to McFarland. Across the timeline is Dinsmore. Fent guarding her. Ramsey has it now. Leeper low block. Tied up, and that has been the key tonight defensively for Upper Sandusky, not letting anything go at the rim.
They haven't had any look that they've been able to capitalize. They've had some tries in the lane, and the ball has not been dropping in the net, you could say the least, Storm. And now with Stowers in the game, or she actually just checked out, excuse me. But they had Kurtz and Stowers using the height advantage. But that's not going to help. That's going to be a turnover on the Rams, thrown into the third row here.
Yeah, someone got to take home a souvenir there in the third row. It's like catching a foul ball, right? You get to take it home?
I wish. Those basketballs are really
Those are
nice.
nice, yeah. Almond off the inbound. All the way around. Leeper fakes the three-pointer, gets inside. Floater in the lane. That one goes 10-point advantage now for the Rams.
The only chance Crestview has to get back into this is if they get multiple stops and they cash in offensively. They got to get some steals, and that one is just going to be a turnover, Storm. Vent thought Walton was going long. And now McFarland goes up the floor for the Cougars.
Ramsey has it. 4:45 left to play. Spin move. Ramsey kicks it out to Leeper. Thought about the three-pointer. Rips one way, gets in the lane, puts it up, and one. Mary Leaper trying to put the backpack on, and one.
What a strong take right there from Leaper. Look at this Storm on vent. Just using the strength.
2 fouls right there.
Yeah, and somehow gets it to fall in too. Head to the free throw line where the Cougars are showing some life here with 4:37 left in the fourth.
Converts the and one to go. Leaper now up to 11 points. Crestview astute with 2 straight forced turnovers. Leaper getting up defensively. Vent has it. That's going to be a timeout, Garrett, and the momentum so in favor of the Cougars right now.
We talked about that press, Storm, and now it's starting to work for the Cougars. They got the turnover, and then they get that stop right there, forcing Vent to call a timeout. And right there, Mary Leaper showing off the strength, getting the and one play, was able to capitalize too. So now it's a 7-point game, Storm. I believe it was up to 14 at one point.
Yeah.
So they've cut it in half, but still a lot of work to do, to say the least, here for the Cougars.
What I'm more pleased with, Garrett, is the Beastie Boys playing here in Shelby. They got a good taste in music down here in Shelby country.
You know, Storm, I question some of your music. You're an old soul. You really like old music.
I really do. I mean, Beastie Boys, one of those classic groups back when the boy band craze was here.
This guy, man.
And, hey, I like him.
It's okay.
Me and my dad,
Not
we used to
judging.
listen to Beastie Boys all
I'm not
the
saying
time.
they're a bad band either. It's not my flow.
Not your cup of tea, and you know,
Yeah,
I
okay.
respect that. As Upper Sandusky will have things out of the timeout. 7-point advantage now, still trying to work it across the half-court line. Vent has it, gets it in the hands of Walton. Dinsmore right there on her. Have to get it across the timeline, and they do get it to Newman, almost a steal. McFarland comes up with it, 3-on-2, fast break in favor of the Cougars. Dinsmore fakes one way, gets inside. 2 more opportunities coming at the free throw line with a chance to cut it to 5. Garrett, just like that, it's a ball game.
Storm, I think the contact was clean. It was the motion.
Oh, no.
It was the
The
motion. The swipe down cheddar cheese.
Ooh.
As Dinsmore able to get the shooter's touch. It's a 6-point game, but Kurt's got all ball, Storm, but the swipe down is going to errant the foul call.
Dinsmore steps up to the line for her second. That one falls. 5-point deficit for the Cougars. Upper Sandusky just playing a step slow now. 4 minutes left to play. Almost another steal. They're going to say it was a push-off of all things on Crestview. So Upper Sandusky's going to have it out of bounds. I don't know about that one either. Nonetheless,
I think if they were going to call anything, it should have been a kick.
I thought
Instead
so
of being
too.
a kickball. So, they still should have the possession. So, I guess it really doesn't do Crestview that much damage. But that one's not either. It's now Crestview down 5 points here, Storm. We got a good finish.
With a chance to cut it to single digits, under 4 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Mary Leaper deep in the lane trying to will her team to a victory. Dinsmore extra pass, McFarland! No good. Rebound falls in the hands of the Upper Sandusky Rams. They got it out in transition. Newman down the court. Kinley puts it up. Oh my goodness, almost an and one, but 2 attempts coming at the free throw line.
I thought that one was going to fall in, Storm.
I did too.
Tremendous ball movement to get it up the floor to find Kinley. Good foul there from Ramsey. Sending her to the free throw line to make these 2 in a very pivotal spot. 2-possession ball game. Looking to make it 3.
That one is true, and here's where things get risky. Stowers checks back in for Upper Sandusky, a defensive anchor for them, not letting Crestview get anything going inside as Upper Sandusky trying to push it back to 7. That one no good. Lane violation on Almond. That's a heartbreaker, and Upper Sandusky.
Yeah, that one's going to hurt, especially if Kinley can knock this free throw down, Storm.
Kinley steps up to the line, puts the second opportunity up. That one falls. 7-point advantage, 3:30 left to play. Dinsmore has possession. Now over to Leaper. Back to Dinsmore. Almond Trying to work that one low to Almond. Stowers able to get a fingertip on it. Almost a steal for Crestview. Almond trying to get it out of bounds. Last touch by Upper Sandusky. Almond makes up for the mistake at the free throw line with a terrific steal.
Great job defensively right there from Almond, staying with the play, tipping it out of bounds, and then Upper Sandusky just inadvertently followed out of bounds with the basketball. So now Crestview still in this game, 7-point game, 3:16 left. They got to move quickly.
McFarland has it, Vent guarding her. Dinsmore three-point line, trying to work it inside, back outside. McFarland tries to work it down low. Stowers not having any of it, another steal for her. Upper Sandusky trying to work it across the half-court line. They do. Vent has it now to Walton. Clock is their friend. They would like to waste as much time as possible. Vent over to Newman, into the hands of Walton now. Screen from Newman. Walton dribbles over to Vent, hands it off to her. Vent trying to put the moves on, picks up her dribble, deep in the 5 count, able to get it out of her hands. 2:30 left to play now here in this one. Walton has it, double team coming, tries to dribble to her right, gets out. Newman back up top, still a 7-point advantage for Upper Sandusky. That one ripped away from Almond. She's gonna have a run out, one-on-one fast break, gets it off to Ramsey. That one falls, 5-point deficit for the Cougars.
Upper Sandusky was able to milk some of that clock off, but it didn't help that they turned it over and gave it right back. Nobody's open. Finally, they get it into Kurtz. See what you can do here.
Picks up her dribble, almost a turnover, a little too aggressive defense. That'll be Crestview's 6th. Next foul, they'll be heading to the free throw line.
What a big bucket that was from Ramsey in the transitions. Now Stowers checks out. And Crestview Storm was having their way when Stowers was out of the game and that big paint presence wasn't in there. See if they can continue to go down there.
Ramsey on defense now, double team coming. Kinley doesn't see it coming. Kurtz down low, kicks it out. Vent thought about the three-pointer, brings it back out. Leaper right there on her. Ramsey, Kinley down low. 1:30 left to play. When do you foul now if you're Crestview? Vent has it. Deep in the 5 count, almost a turnover. Leaper in a run out, 2-on-3, fast break. Leaper down to Ramsey, almost can't hold on to it, wanted to steal. No good, Crestview can't come up with any points, and now they elect a foul. Garrett, that layup could have brought it to 1 possession, but an empty trip for them.
Would have made it a 1-score game, Storm. See if they can get a stop here defensively, but I think once it gets under a minute, Storm, you got to foul pretty quickly. That's a long 8 seconds, yeah.
Wow.
So they get to 8 seconds, Storm. Somehow, some way, Crestview is still in this game. Upper Sandusky not able to pull away, as now Stowers is going to check back in the ballgame.
5-point game, 1 minute left. Will Upper Sandusky hang on and play, upset their Cinderella story could continue, or will the second-seeded Cougars take advantage? Ramsey, three-point try! Oh my goodness! 2-point ball game, count that 3!
Cold-blooded, Storm. What a shot right there from Ramsey.
Icy!
Without hesitation, to 1 step. Yee!
Wow, the confidence to step up with the game on the line. Ramsey brings it to a 1-possession game.
Wow, Storm, my emotions are absolute roller coaster right now. 38-36, Rams. They're going right at it. I gotta get a chip. I mean, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Wow. This one, a finish for the ages coming up here live and free on the OH Report. Under 1 minute to play, 4th quarter, 2-point advantage for Upper Sandusky. Can they break this Crestview press, or will Crestview come back and make the comeback complete? It all starts now. Both fan bases getting into this one. Kinley has it out of bounds. Upper Sandusky trying to get it in, they do. Kurtz has it, Almond guarding her. Kurtz picks up her dribble. Now it would have been 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Another timeout for Upper Sandusky. They have all the momentum. Crestview's defense swarming.
They can't beat the press storm in these last couple of possessions. Crestview is just doing wonders. You can see the effort from the Cougars, and now the Rams with no timeouts left. A big spot here. They got to get it past half-court storm. And if he would have called a timeout, they weren't going to. It was almost an 8-second count by the time Coach Venn called a timeout.
48.5 ticks left to decide who plays Margaretta in the district final. Will it be Upper Sandusky with a 2-point advantage, or will the 2-seeded Crestview Cougars complete the double-digit comeback? Upper Sandusky inbounds. Kurtz has it. Almond guarding her. Tough defense. They somehow get it into the hands of Newman. Gets it across the half-court line. Kinley now, you have to foul if you're Crestview, and they do. Still with a foul to give. Terrific play drawn up by Vent in the half-court huddle.
Whew, that was a close one, Storm.
Definitely.
The Rams just barely got that across half-court, probably at the 7-second mark. So now the Crestview half-court defense has to step up here and foul pretty much within the first couple seconds, I would say.
Walton has it, gets into the hands of Newman. A lot of time dripping off this clock. Walton finally gets the foul, and Garrett, if Walton were to miss one of these, it would leave the door wide open for Crestview with 29.4 left to play. These are some big free throws.
These could decide the game, Storm, right here. Is Walton able to knock down at least one of these? And she can. So still a one-possession game, but 3-point deficit for the Lady Cougars.
Walton with a chance to push it to 4. Second shot goes up and in, ice in her veins. Crestview gonna have to go quickly. Leaper has it. 25 seconds left to play. Leaper all the way to the basket. Ramsey, 3-point try. Oh my goodness! 1-point advantage. Upper Sandusky gonna have to inbound. Crestview takes a timeout.
Ramsey is backpacking right now, Storm. 2 threes on back-to-back possessions, making it a 1-point game. Woo-hoo-hoo. What a game so far, Storm.
And for Crestview, you do not have to foul immediately. There is plenty of time for them to get a violation in the backcourt. Do not have to foul immediately. It'll be interesting to see what they elect to do out of this timeout. 1-point advantage for Upper Sandusky.
And I'm sure Crestview's going to go back to that press, Storm, and see if they can get a steal off that if they can. Or would you set up in a half court? You going press here?
Nope, I'm pressing.
100%?
150%.
I agree. I think you press.
Crestview fans on their feet now. Upper Sandusky fans will match it. 1-point advantage. Upper Sandusky set to inbound. A hair under 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kinley set to inbound. Gets it in. Almond with the steal. Leaper puts it up. No foul. Gets her on rebound. One more. No good. They have to foul. Wow. Crestview with a chance to take the lead, but misses 2 layups in a row. And now a chance for Kurtz to take a 3-point lead over Crestview with 11 to play.
Wow, Storm. They had 2 looks at it to take the lead. These are huge free throws from Kurtz.
Kurtz has to make at least 1 to push it to 2. That one, the shooter's touch goes. Kurtz, icy from the free throw line, still has 1 more on the 1-and-1. Steps up, 3 dribbles. Kurtz, that one falls as well. 3-point advantage now. 10 seconds left. Crestview has to go quickly. Season on the line, double team coming. Gonna call that one a foul, and Mary Leaper definitely got away with a carry.
To say the least, Storm. Definitely should have been a turnover, and Upper Sandusky should have got the ball back. And they got bailed out, too, because now they get to set up a play. And I'm sure they're going to look to go to Ramsey.
Allman has it. 4 seconds left, almost lose it at the horn for the tie. No good. Upper Sandusky hangs on, and the Cinderella story continues for Upper Sandusky. 42-39 your final. Some terrific defense from the Rams.
I'm speechless, Storm.
That's going to take us to a break here. We're going to have a player of the game interview as well as some final stats coming up after this break.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH Report.
It's Freedom Fest, Ohio, featuring Justin Moore,
You look like I need a drink right now.
Crowder,
God Almighty, I hope you'll find
Rodney Atkins,
makes me wanna take a back road.
Austin French, and more. Friday and Saturday, July 1st and 2nd, Morrow County Fairgrounds in Mount Gilead, Ohio. For tickets and more info, visit freedomfestohio.com.
And where? What do you say? The exclamation point on the night for Maurice Ware.
Wow. Standing now here courtside with our Bridgestone APM player of the game. Who else but Jenna Kurtz showing off the ice in the veins tonight. Just talk me through those final two free throws you had to put your team up at the end of regulation.
You know, being a leader of this team and, you know, just being there for the girls, I really thought like we all had to come together, and I really did it for my team there. I just wanted to make them proud and be able to say that I gave it my own. I left it out on the court no matter what.
The upset streak continues for Upper Sandusky. You guys have hit your stride at the perfect time, playing the best brand of Upper Sandusky basketball right now what has been the key to success here recently?
Honestly, just being tough, mentally and physically. We've really come together as a team, and we are having a lot of chemistry, and we really are getting along and just being there for each other.
The road does not get any easier for you guys. You will go on to play number 1 seeded Margaretta. That is kind of the team to beat here in this bracket. Talk to me about, your early thoughts on that matchup.
Honestly, we're just planning on going out there, giving it our all. We have a lot of heart, we have a lot of toughness, and we know that we can compete with them and we can show up and show that we belong on the floor.
And then I think this is our first Upper Sandusky girls game here live and free on the OH Report. Any shout outs you want to give to anyone watching from Rams Nation?
I want to shout out our whole community. They're always giving us endless support, and our school back home.
Alrighty, thank you very much. We do have a pin for you for being our OH Report MVP. So there you have it, our MVP once again in a thrilling win for Upper Sandusky, 14 points. Jenna Kurtz, thank you very much.
Right, thank you.
Congrats, and we're going to have Garrett step back into the booth now. 42-39, your final here tonight from Shelby. The second of our doubleheader couldn't have ended in any better fashion as we jump into our final stats here tonight. For the Upper Sandusky Lady Rams, 9 field goals, 3 threes, 22 rebounds, 9 fouls, 15 turnovers, shooting 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Absolute concentration for Crestview. 12 field goals, 4 threes, 20 rebounds, 12 fouls, 15 turnovers, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Garrett, hate to see Crestview's season end like this, but wow, what a contest this was.
What a game it was, Storm. A back-and-forth battle, defensive affair in the beginning of the game, and then neither team could stop either side. They're late in the late stages of the fourth. And shout out to Upper Sandusky, man, coming in here as a 6th seed. Nobody counted them to even possibly win a game in the tournament. Now they're headed to a district final where they're going to be the underdog yet again against a Margaretta team that is the 1 seed. And for Crestview, a great season that they had. It's sad that it had to come to an end, but a Cinderella story for Upper Sandusky is still going, Storm.
And if this Upper Sandusky squad that we just saw shows up to that game on Saturday, right, versus Margaretta, I mean, this team could beat anyone, I think. This was such a well-played game from both sides. Upper Sandusky just hit more shots when it mattered, was able to put away their free throws. Just wow.
Yeah, it was a great showing. What I loved so much about it was the three-point shooting they had. They really didn't struggle at all from behind the arc. They knocked down a couple of triples, and well, I think something that's not going to show up in the box score was the play of Stowers down low. I think
defensively.
Yeah, exactly. Crestview could not get anything in the painted area. Stowers was able to put her hands up and block some of those, balls going in the hoop with her size advantage, her height. And that's a big reason why Upper Sandusky is going to the district final. What a story.
And coming off the bench, too, doesn't play a lot of minutes, but when she does, you can tell she's on the court. Just someone they need. When they need a stop, they'll put her in. And that's something you always love to see, a player accepting their role off the bench. I'm sure she doesn't complain about playing time or anything like that. Just someone who's willing to do anything for the team. 42-39, once again, your final. Garrett, any closing thoughts before we wrap up this doubleheader and get ready for the doubleheader tomorrow?
Just an overall great day, Storm, of high school basketball. And
really was.
The first one we seen Margaretta, a big win for them. A lot of people seen that coming, and can't say a lot of people seen this coming. Upper Sandusky, the 6th seeded, coming in here and going to a district final, and they played it in all facets of the game. As you take a look at our final graphic here, Upper Sandusky victorious over Crestview, 42-39. The Rams will take on number 1 Margaretta, the 26th. I believe that is Saturday at 3 p.m. Storm and I will be here for that call.
Almost said Storm and G-Man.
I did. Tomorrow we got boys, number 2 Shelby taking on Mansfield. Seeing a little bit of a trap game there. That might be another upset that we see. That'll be at 5:30, and then following that, Clear Fork and Lexington at 7:30. Ontario versus Huron, and then Upper Sandusky on the boys' side taking on number 4 Norwalk, and then finally Monroeville versus Crestline. So, Storm, a lot of tournament hoops to get together, but this is all impeding the inclement weather that is on its way. So we got to get out of here. We got to get home safe before maybe Snowmageddon 2 hits.
Definitely, and don't hate me, but which games are we at tomorrow?
I believe Ontario, Huron, Upper Norwalk.
Awesome. So we'll get to see Upper Sandusky again. Awesome. Always fun to watch the boys' side as well, but that's going to do it here on our broadcast. Storm Belunchley, of course, joined by Garrett Parlett on the commentary side of things. Dalen Goff locking it down on camera, as well as Adam Thompson, our wonderful director. On behalf of everyone here at the OH Report, thank you so much for watching. Have a safe trip home if you are here. And remember, you've been watching High School Hoops live and free on the OH Report.